Welcome to Messenger of the Divine. First, a mention. Tuesday, March 8, is a day of World Prayer for Ukraine. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. This is global on Zoom. The information is in the description for the link. You are invited. I hope to be there. This is the I Am. This is the Council of Light. You know us as the spiritual hierarchy, the Masters of Wisdom. We are here. We are with you. We are among you. As Jesus has told you, we are all spiritually embodied with you today on the earth. We are still ascended in our consciousness and in our being. But we are spiritually embodied as our original physical earth self. We are quiet in our ways, but we walk among you, offering help and assistance where it is needed gravely. The greater number of us for this time in your history are in Ukraine, helping with the situation there, with the war, with helping the people evacuate and get to safety. You are not alone, dear ones. We are with you. We are all here. We number in the hundreds and the thousands. Masters, teachers, saints, spiritual kin, as well as a multitude of angels spiritually embodied among you, not incarnated. None of us reincarnated. None of us are reincarnated. None of us born through the body, but spiritually embodied, able to be with you. By our vibration, our presence, emitting support spiritually to your heart, mind, and soul. This is the universal I Am, the I Am that I am. The first light came from my consciousness as I emitted all life from my consciousness to you, and you then came into being. And the first being was known as Sananda, is Sananda. On earth you know this being as Jesus. He is one of the multitude of ascended masters. He was also the first angel, the first created being. The first created beings were angels. The first angel clan we call the angels of serendipity. They sit in my presence as the divine light, the one consciousness, and they translate my thoughts to you in words and images, and as needed as physical beings on the world. They oversee the Akashic Records, which are a living record of past, present, future, of all of Earth's history and the cosmos, all the worlds, all the beings since the beginning of all life, which began with angels, long before physical beings and humans became into reality. Long before the worlds began, which came later, eons later. It was eons upon eons as angels in full splendor of their light before they then explored other dimensions and created the worlds. It began as first angels into the first world. Dearest ones, through my consciousness, I may share in this moment with you as a divine awareness of all that is, ever was, and will be. This war is an interruption, an intrusion into the intended path of humanity, which is cooperation and community. And where that does not exist, there is an aberration. We do support freedom. And we do speak to the hearts, minds, and souls of the intruders, most of whom were unaware of the situation they were being thrust into. The ground troops, in particular, were unaware of the burden placed upon them against their own brothers and sisters, their own kin. We speak to your hearts, minds, and souls. Lay down your swords. Turn and walk away. These are your family. These are your brethren. They are not your enemy. And if you do not, then you bear the burden upon your own soul. But if you have the courage to see what is true and real, and you stand down, then you are a great beacon of light and hope for the world. And this we ask of you. Hear me, dear one. Seek peace and love only for your own peace in the heart and mind for the rest of your days in this life and all that come after. This is JESUS-SANANDA, the firstborn angel. I, who oversee the living Akashic Records and work in tandem with the first angel clan, the angels of serendipity, who are archangels. The angels of serendipity were the first angel clan, the first created, and all are the archangels. A multitude, thousands upon thousands, still exist. Those of the first angel clan came into physical being on Perona in the Pleiades to help and safeguard and retrieve angels of later clans who chose to experience and experiment in that lower dimension and were entranced by the beauty of the worlds that had been created. The archangels are the creator beings and were the first who created the worlds. And then a handful went into the world to help those who were entranced by that vibration, that world, its beauty, its experience, the sensations, the senses of the physical body, and could not find their way back to the perfection they once had. That aside, let's deal with your world as it is today. March 6, 2022, Earth in this solar system. You are not alone. We are among you. A multitude of angels are among you. The archangels are above you and surround you and stand with each of you, seeking to help Ukraine. Dearest peoples of Ukraine, we are with you in greater numbers, tenfold, 100-fold, than you yourself are there, and you yourself are evacuating and leaving that situation. To give you strength, hope, compassion, and courage in whatever situations you face, feel our presence as an embodiment of love, a vibration of support and insight and wisdom, and in some cases, physical protection for your well-being, to help you seek the safety that you know is yours, to help you do what you must to save your homeland and your culture. Let me now say this. This nation will not end. Your culture will continue in the same earth, the same land, the same territory. It is day 11. The days will number in the triple digits. I am so sorry. But the triple digits are short in number. And until that time, know this. Guardians are with you, your own guardian angel, and many other guardians as well surround you and stand with you. Archangels stand with you. This is not the end of your nation, your culture, your land, no matter how terrible it is in the physical. We are so sorry that you are enduring this, but it is not over. The light will come out, the light will shine, as we forecast recently through the I Am. This war will end. Peace will prevail. The enemy will fail. I am sorry that not all are your enemy, so pray for their souls. But yes, stand up for what is yours, stand up for what is right. But pray for their souls. For there is only one responsible for all of this. Pray for his soul that he may soften in his heart, and if he does not, he will pay the consequences in this life and after. However, know this. You survive, you return, you rebuild. Know this. A multitude come to your aid. A greater number come to your aid now than ever before. An army of helpers comes to your aid now, unknown before. Many, many, many are drawn to help you and stand beside you. Let this happen. Many, many, many come to you to help you. Let them help you and stand beside you, foot to foot. Many, many, many are coming to your aid. More help has arrived. More help is on the way in great numbers. People as well as armaments. People, food, medical supplies do reach you. Support for the cold weather reaches you. Armaments to help you resist and fight back and hold your territory reaches you in these days, in the next few days, in very short order. This all arrives in very short time to you. It is on the way right now. People coming to your help. People who want to help you, stand beside you foot by foot. Let them help you. Many people are coming to your aid. In person. Human beings. You have awakened the entire world, dear ones. We are sorry for your suffering, but what you are doing is shining a bright light for freedom and democracy. The whole world is with you. And people's abundant in the millions are wishing for you and praying for you and sending all that they can to make it easier for you and to help you reach your goal. Zelensky, we are with you. Round about you in a circle. See yourself in a bubble of white light as a force field, a shield that protects you from all harm. See the archangels that stand about you and round about you and above you. Know that the wisdom in your heart is strong. Give not in to fear, but keep your courage and your calm. You will succeed. All will be restored, and the world will help you. The world is at your doorstep. Let them in. Let them in. As to the intruders, put down your arms and walk away. This is not your fight. Go home to your families or stand and fight against the enemy. Stand with your brothers in Ukraine and help them resist the intrusion into their land. For these are not your enemy, they are your family. Hurt them not. And to the one who is determined and has caused all this for his own need, awaken to the pain that you are causing others. Awaken to the hardship that you are causing your own people. And if you do not, they will tell you, and they will show you, and they will remind you, and you will be removed. And this will be in short order. This will not stand. You will not succeed. And you are decried forever in human history as one of the tyrants who will never be allowed to dominate any further. For that is not the way of the new path for humanity, which is community and cooperation. That is the only way forward for the whole of this world. And those who do not and who seek their own way will find they falter and fall away and are shunned, because that is not the way of peace or happiness, which is the natural state of the human being world. All right, dearest ones, we let you go now. Have peace in your heart. For whatever happens to you and around you, and for those you encounter, forgive them and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for your failings. Forgive yourself. Do not judge your failings, which come from the personality and not from the soul. Dearest one, you are a soul with a bright light. We see you. We know who you are. And we do not judge you for your mistakes and judgment or your impatience or frustration with your situations, your choices, or your harsh words toward another. Stand back and let it go. And re-embrace and imbue and breathe in the peace of the soul light you are. And this, know that is the true self you are. And all else falls away, melts away, evaporates away out of your being. Reaffirm this every day, every moment. You are light. And that is what we see. And we now invoke you and invite you. Stand with us against hatred. Stand with us for cooperation and community, and help those who are suffering. For that is your purpose in this world, in whatever ways your heart is moved and guided. And so it is.